some breaking news coming in from Jammu, where the National Security Guards are at the operation site in Akhnoor. Remember, an army vehicle was targeted in Akhnoor in the wee hours today. Soon after, a security was beefed up in and around the area, and now what we learn is that the National Security Guard are there at the operation site. Earlier we showed you pictures how the terrorists were locked up in a nearby temple in the area. The NSG is on ground zero. The manhunt is underway to nab the terrorist, is what we know so far. No injuries were reported in the incident. However, the area has been cordoned off, and a joint search operation involving Jammu and Kashmir police and security forces is underway to locate the terrorist. Gursimran, my colleague, is joining me live on the broadcast from Akhnoor, where the operation is underway. Gursimran, share us the latest details.
See, what we are picking up from the sources in the National Security Guard, that a team that was already stationed in Jammu has been rushed to the operation site. This was done after the requisition that was made by the Jammu and Kashmir police that they want to close the operations by today evening only, and they need special commandos for the final assault to be carried out. And that's why a decision was taken that NSG commandos will be pushed to the operation site. Now we are getting to know that close to a dozen NSG commandos have been pressed into the action. They have already reached the spot a couple of minutes ago, and now they are part of the operations that are taking place. This is probably for the first time that during a counter-insurgency operation, the NSG commandos have been brought in. Because earlier what was expected, the NSG commandos were looped in only in the key terror attack cases, including one at the Indian Air Force Station in Satwari, where the attack took place and then the NSG bomb disposal unit came into being. But this is for the first time that for any counter-terror operation that is being carried out in the Jammu region, the NSG has been looped in, and NSG commandos are now actively taking part in the operations that are underway. Because in the dense forested area, the encounter is underway, and the terrorists, 3 in numbers, who have recently infiltrated into the Indian territory and have attempted to carry out a major terror strike, they have been now trapped by the security forces. The terrorists are still alive. They are retaliating, and with every passing minute, we are also hearing some of the loud bangs in the background. That clearly hints that the operations are underway, and the security forces, they are still carrying out the operations to neutralize these terrorists, as now NSG have also joined for the final assault on these terrorists.
Thank you, Gursimran, for sharing us those latest details that's coming in from Akhnoor. Now, the security forces are on ground. The area has been cordoned off. Manhunt is underway to nab the terrorists. We'll keep getting you all the updates on that top story. But for now, it's time to slip into a very short break. And after the break, we'll get you all details about the nationwide census that is likely to begin from the year 2025. All that and much more after a short break.